I'm in that body. I don't know I'm to go home cause I'm just happy. Dancing with my friends, I do not get nothing. Why are you calling, baby? Did you miss something? Something about me. You really did not care about my life. Sometimes you are sweet, but you can be so bad. What is wrong with you? Let me live my life. Just let me, hey. I'm on this way, I'm on this way. I'm on this way, I'm on this way. I'm on this way, I'm on this way. You can drive me crazy. I don't drive it.
That curves, that little special place between their legs that I just love to listen. Look, I don't discriminate against the LGBTQ people. I just know what I like. So I do what I like. It's what comes natural to me.
So you wouldn't have a problem with me liking women then?
Wait, what?
So, I've been thinking. I'm listening. A lot has happened. And our friends and family don't really seem to be mixing well. And let's just...
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from ACONNECTIONTV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. How you doing? I hope your day is going well, friend. My day is just starting because I just got up not too long ago. It is like 1:30 or something. I was up really, really late doing a lot with my platform, watchactv.com. I'm trying to expand the platform so, you know, my actors can be a little bit more visible to the world. But anyways, enough about me. I was working late. I am here to talk to you guys about episode 2 of the Challenge World Championships, When Worlds Collide, I believe is the title. Yeah, they did a double premiere and I'm just able to watch the next episode. So let's get into it. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at ACONNECTIONTV, and like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Yeah, so I really have to say I like the way that they started off this episode where TJ Lavin is giving a full recap of what happened before. Is this the first time they've done this? This is the first time of my mind realizing that they've done this. So I liked it. It was very detailed. It was like, oh yeah, that did happen. Oh yeah. Even though I just watched the episode yesterday, but you know, my mind, baby, my mind got 1,000 things going through it at one time. So the recap was great. And so now we're here at the bottom level of the elimination zone. I don't know what they call it, if they call it the bukkake or not. But they have to pick their legends. The MVPs have to pick their legends. And right now, that's what we're going through. Grant ends up picking Jonay. And I like how, so they're called Team Aussie, right? Because I guess he's from Australia, or Team Australia, whatever. And, you know, the two come up on my screen. It's right here on my screen right now. And Jonay's challenge career. Oh, let's see this. Let's see this. Okay, elimination wins 4, championships 2, daily wins 10, and expertise endurance. Really? Okay. Well, you know, Jonay do be lasting long, but I don't know. This is kind of dope to like see this, right? It's really, really dope. But anyways, let's continue. I'm a bit yeah, I mean, you know, Grant did pick a good person who won back-to-back, and she's dope. Her social game, obviously. But then at the same time, she's been playing with the oldies, like people in their 40s, their 50s, and their 60s. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how she stacks up with like people that aren't on All-Stars, people that still play the game, right? And then all the other youngies from all the other countries. Let's see how good Janae really does, right? So Zara picks Wes, and I'm like, good pick. In my mind, I'm like, good freaking pick, Zara. Wes is like a genius. Wes is like well-versed, like a well-rounded player, right? And let's look at his stats. Team UK, we got elimination wins 15, championships 3, daily wins 27, expertise, strategy. I like how they're doing these little cards. Like, this is really cute. Child, Johnny looks like he is pissing his pants and like, oh wow, he wasn't picked first. I don't know, Johnny, you effed up the last elimination, like the last challenge, Johnny. You made it to the end, but you lost, Johnny. You didn't get Nani the win. Yeesh. Okay, I guess. Ben, I thought he was smart, but you know, no, let me stop playing. Casey is a good player, so let me not go there. The stench from Big Brother lingers and carries with her everywhere she goes. She could be a news reporter. I'm still gonna think about how she treated Bailey. She could be a construction worker. I'm still gonna be like, F you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. But Team USA, Ben picks Casey. And let's look at Casey's stats. Elimination wins 3. Okay. Championships 1. Okay. Daily wins 18. How many of those were by herself? And her expertise is social. What? Okay, moving on. So, Kaz picks a good partner. I would work with Jordan. Like, Jordan is super dope. He's super versatile. He's semi-smart, you know, in terms of like gameplay and stuff like that. Not gameplay, like puzzles and stuff like that. But Jordan is just like one of the most well-rounded players, just like Wes. You know, if I had a pool of people to pick between Jordan, Johnny, and Wes, I would pick Jordan first, then Wes, then Johnny. Then again, I kind of would think about Jordan's hand situation, so it might be Wes over Jordan. I don't know, but like Jordan and Wes are like here, and then like Johnny's somewhere at the bottom. Like, no shade. Because he just plays too much, and he's just like, I don't know. Clearly, you see he plays too much. I'm still trying to get over the fact that they're sitting them in front of this tarp. Like, what happened to the green? I missed the green screens, you know? And then we see Danny talking about that Kiki told him to either pick Janae, or Danny would have did well with Janae. I think he would have did well with Janae. Or Tori. And I like Tori. But in like the like coming soon stuff, we see that him and Tori don't get along because Tori is team Jordan or whatever. And there's a scene, and I want to see this scene. There's a scene when Danny is like, I'm a grown-ass man. Y'all not finna tell me what to do. Like, I love Danny. Like, Danny is so freaking dope. I can't wait to get to that episode because I want to see who he telling. I want to see who he telling off. Oh my God. But anyways, Jordan. Let's get into Jordan's career. 11 elimination wins, 3 championships, daily wins 23, expertise, endurance. I can agree to that. I can agree to that. Elimination wins 11. I don't know why it feels like it's been more. I don't know, but it's so great to see their stats. But this is Team UK, Kaz and Jordan. So we got Tori and Danny. Danny's so fine. Oh my God, he's such a man. Like, he's just a man, like an overall, just a good man's man. You know, he talks about his wife so damn much. That's why Naya's vagina was tingling, when, you know, she was, the coochie was sweating down there. Danny was talking. The man fine. Man fine. He's a man. He love his wife. He love his kids. I love it. Then he picks Tori. Tori's dope. She's an all-around player. Her stats aren't that huge. I mean, 5 elimination wins, 1 championship, daily wins 24. Her expertise is strength. I mean, she pulled it off. She was the best chick. She was the best chick in her finals. The last thing, you know, she did it. Tori did it. But I don't know. Tori, I don't know. I want to know what causes them to rift. Like, how do you rift with Danny? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just crazy to me. And Danny's over here, like, you know, like bigging her up and stuff. Oh, Jesus. Damn! Do you see Johnny's stats? God damn! Damn! Okay, so wait, Justine and Johnny together, that's an insane pair, because Justine is super dope. She's not as strong, but she's like smart, social game, all that. She made it real far. Like, she is super dope. And she picks Johnny. I feel like someone as calm as Johnny should be, as Justine, J squared, should be able to like reel Johnny in. And Justine's not a pushover. I mean, she got out Tiffany, and well, her and the bald chick got out Tiffany, right? And so Banana's challenge career stats are really, really impressive. Elimination wins, 12. Championships, 7. Daily wins, 68. Expertise is politics. Like, wow, 68 daily wins. I mean, but he's been on the show how many times? 22 seasons? Like, 22 shows he's done? Yikes. I wish they would put like their losses. I want to see how many times Johnny lost. Johnny, Ben High from Argentina is staring at Jody, and Jody is like looking around like, don't pick me. They just lost someone from Argentina, and Jody doesn't want to be nitpicked off, so I understand. Jody's stats, Team Argentina, elimination wins, elimination wins 1, championships 2, daily wins 23, expertise strength. Is Jody the only like chick left that should be picked? I don't know. I want to pick Jody. I just want to pick Jody. But it was funny how Jody does not want to be picked. Like, she's saying like, do. Look over there. Like, what? Shout out to, damn it, what's his name? The look over there girl. We follow each other on Twitter. Jada Essence Hall, but I don't remember his real name, and that's okay, because it's Jada Essence Hall. We've been actually in the DMs. Let me not do that. Anyway.
You're gonna love him. It's only gonna...
I like Kiki, big lips and all. She giving me Mob Wives vibe. I'm watching it right now, y'all, just in case y'all, because all these stats and stuff, I wasn't about to write all this down. I had to watch it like right now. So first of all, Darrell Fine, he getting a little older, but you know, he's another like Danny, but Danny is like sexier. And when I say that, I mean like, you know, Darrell has the kids and the wife, and we don't never see his kids or his wife. I don't know, but he got them somewhere. And so Darrell's elimination wins are 7, his championships 4, and I believe he did it back to back. Daily wins was 42. That's a lot. And expertise, endurance. As of late, I don't know about that. Darrell getting a little old. He need to, I don't know. He need to take some youth pills or something. But Kiki, good choice, because Kiki did a good choice, Kiki. And Kiki's a winner in her world, right? Her world, like she's on a different planet, West. I don't know. Theo saying put some respect on our names. Theo, you haven't done nothing. So I don't even know. I mean, Theo fine and he tall, but he hasn't done nothing. So put some respect on our names. Like, I don't know about all that. And Nelson hasn't won anything, so. But yes, I will pick Yes next. After the bunch that's left, I'll put Yes next, because Yes is a winner. So it's very interesting, right? Because they have all of these players whose stats don't compare to like the real legends. And so I feel like they're only being called legends. They should put how many times they've been on the show, because Naya's been on the show a couple times, but they're only calling legends because they've been here. Like, that shouldn't qualify you as a legend. Like, I feel like qualifying as a legend should be like at least 10 daily wins, at least 10 elimination wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a legend. You know, and like what? Like, and even on looking at Naya's stats, final runs, 1 that qualifies her as a legend? I guess they're legends because they've been there for a while and they're still playing the game. So that's what qualifies them to be a legend. But some of these stats is not legendary. Elimination wins 4, final runs 1, daily wins 2, expertise strength. Like, I love Naya, I do, but Rodrigo picks her. She's not a legend in my mind. Like, she's a player. What? Yes, like that made sense. I said that. Pick yes. Pick yes. That made sense. I mean, out of the men that are left, poor Nelson. Oh, wow, damn. Poor Nelson. If Nelson get picked last, oh, that's horrible. Wow. So Emily picks yes. Yes, elimination wins 0. 2 championships, daily wins 13, expertise, endurance. I believe that. And the way they do these photos, Yes is looking real yesy to me. Like, yes, yes, like, wow, yes. Yes gives me bisexual. Amber, and let's look at Amber's situation. Troy is on Team Australia. But that puts Darrell in Team Australia too, right? I just said it, but whatever. I'm not rewinding. Amber's challenge career, elimination wins 5, championships 1, daily wins 2, expertise speed. Okay. Nelson gets picked last with KellyAnne. Oh, that's horrible. Damn. Team USA, Sarah and Theo. That's a very interesting pairing. Wow. Theo's challenge career, elimination wins 4, final runs 1, daily wins 7, expertise speed. Just like Naya, he's not a legend. Like, I love Theo. It's a great body. I should see his OnlyFans. It's great. But, I mean, like, he's not a legend. He's a player. All right, so Nelson's picked last, and he's with Huey. I don't know how you pronounce her name. She looks evil in this picture, the Team Argentina card. She looks evil. Elimination wins 9, final runs 2, daily wins 12, and expertise heart. Not expertise heart. What are we talking about here? What? Expertise heart? Ah, they did my dude Nelson dirty. They did my dude Nelson dirty. I hope Huey and Nelson don't become like a love thing. I hope Nelson doesn't fall for her. I hope Nelson keeps his on OnlyFans and like just focuses on the game. Like no love triangles, no arguing, just Nelson focus on the game. Nelson focus on the game. Nelson, don't let your expertise get in the way. Heart, what the hell? Like what? All right, so Tristan won in his country, and he's partnered up with KellyAnne. And KellyAnne and Tristan make Team UK. KellyAnne's stats are elimination wins 5, final runs 3, and daily wins 4. Her expertise is agility. Who's coming up with these expertise? Like what? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. So I have to say that the strongest teams I feel are Justine and Johnny, Kiki and Darrell, Janae and Grant, Tori and Danny, and Kaz and Jordan. Like those teams are like, what? Like I feel like those teams are gonna be threats. We'll see. Okay, so Justine and freaking Johnny. Interesting pairing, right? Justine is here trying to convince Johnny why he should be completely invested in their pairing and why she picked him. Also the fact that she's not a layup and he doesn't have to carry her. And then we see him saying that it takes me a while to warm up to new people. He does seem guarded in this particular conversation with him, like kind of like, oh God, like I don't know you at all. But he does say in the post confessional that he watched her in the last season and he respects how she played the game. And newsflash, they are in front of a green screen. It's not a tarp. They just chose that background as their thing. And I finally saw it in her hair. You can see like pieces of her hair missing from the green screen. And so yeah, they are in front of a green screen, Wes. I was like, oh okay, like I like this tarp thing. I don't know, the background sucks. I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what's interesting? As I'm sitting here watching this, Casey has never been on any challenge anything without her friends. Without the big brother thing. What is the boy's name? Fessy and what's the loud mouth? The loud one. Arugula, whatever his name is. And Nani. Like she's never been alone. Like in this one, she's alone. And so now we get to see her like play and be like a player, hopefully. Like, I don't know. I'm just realizing that. Like, wow. Like she's sitting here trying to maintain a conversation or hold a conversation with Jeanne. And Jeanne is looking at her like, bitch, are you going to say something? Like, oh my God, she doesn't know how to do this, does she? But you know, no shade. Casey has won one. And so Jeanne has won two. But I don't know, it's just the dynamic in seeing this conversation. Like, Casey is actually in a conversation with someone who has won on a challenge where she's not crippled by her past friendships and or relationships. This is very, very, very interesting. I think I might actually, I don't know if I'm gonna like her after this. I don't know. But they're talking about conversations like, who do you like? Who do you know? You have this relationship with this person, this relationship with this person. And that's what makes me finally realize that she has no strong ties here, Casey. Like, she knows these people, but she hasn't been riding with these people, and she damn for sure hasn't slept with these people. You know what I'm saying? So, this is going to be I think this might be good. This might be a good episode. Oh, wow. Jeanne is thinking that KellyAnne might be holding some resentment towards her because KellyAnne was like runner-up in their All-Star season, I believe, when they had to run to like the top of the hill or something like that. So she feels like she doesn't know if KellyAnne's carrying that in there, like she should have been the winner. Maybe ain't no, you should have been, like you should have ran faster, like Jeanne endurance you. That's her expertise. Her expertise is endurance. Yours is agility. It wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work, KellyAnne. And so we get to see KellyAnne's perspective of things, and she doesn't like the fact that she was picked last, which I would hate that as well. Like, you're not picking me last. Like, I'm not gonna be the last pick. So I was on Virgin Voyages, right? I was on Virgin Voyages like this past week or whatever, and we played dodgeball. True story. My little challenge run on a cruise ship. We played dodgeball, right? And I was the first draft pick, baby. What are we talking about? I was picked first. And you know, it was so crazy because I'm like old, and so it was interesting playing like a sports game at my age. I haven't played dodgeball since I was like 11 or something like that. Like I used to be burning the project. Oh yes, I used to tag that ass up. Ooh, I used to tag that ass up. I used to play burn, and I used to play like double dutch. That's athletic. But, you know, I was the first draft pick, baby, at dodgeball. I wasn't picked last, son. Just off appearance alone, you're going to pick me because my body is nice and I'm tall, so you're just going to pick me off of appearance alone, like visuals. My visuals is giving. What? And so I got the biggest dude out on dodgeball. Maybe I threw that ball and caught him. What? I caught him. What? Oh, I wish I had a tape of me playing dodgeball. Bitch, I could do the challenge. Anyways, let's continue watching this. I love Kelly. No, I don't know if I love her. She's erratic, like Jeanne said. But she thinks that she has a couple of friends. She doesn't have any alliances, but she thinks that Wes, she can depend on Wes and she can depend on Jeanne. I love Wes. I love Wes when he's calm. I love Wes when he's not rude to women. I love Wes when he's just in his intelligent bag. And he's sitting here with Zara, and Zara has a freaking notepad and a pen to take notes. Wes is a legend. Okay, and so I understand why she's sitting here taking notes, literally taking notes. And he's like, yeah, don't be doing all this stuff that you see them doing in the workouts and all that. That's just for B-roll. That's all crap. Because a lot of these people don't even know how to, like, they can't maintain it. The only thing that you really need to be good at is long distance running. And I'm like, you know what? He's completely right. I love Wes. See, I would have picked Wes first, then Jordan, then Johnny. Period. This is why the challenge is amazing, right? I turned off the camera and I wanted to watch the rest of the episode so that I could really soak it in, right? Because I just need to get familiar with all these people from all these different countries. But this is why the challenge is good. You have to stick to the legends. The legends and the quote-unquote legends, right? Because without bringing them in this game would have sucked. But you have the legends coming in, mixing it all up, and then you put them with the rookies. I'm gonna just call them rookies, even though they've won in their own countries. You put them with the rookies, and then like we have to still get the legend fever. Like, we have to still be connected and understand, like, relationships and all that. That's why the challenge is great. And that's why I couldn't with the Challenge USA, because I was like, where are my regulars? Like, where are these USA people coming from? I'm so happy that whoever had a brain thought of mixing up the legends mixed with these MVPs, because no matter what, we're always going to get the drama, and you need the drama with the challenge. Like, this is so good, way better than the USA, way better than episode 1. They are paired up now, and it's time to get icy. So we get to the first challenge, right? And Johnny and Grant were the last to get the chain, but they were the first to make it to the second point. Now, I look at this challenge and they're running through the desert, and I'm like, okay, running through sand is difficult, right? And I'm like, but okay, just run, like, take your time. And then carrying this 700-pound chain through the sand, difficult, right? But this puzzle was not difficult. I'm confused with Nelson's performance, and I'm confused with KellyAnne. Like, Nelson's been playing this game a lot longer than a lot of these people, and so has KellyAnne. And you mean to tell me y'all couldn't put a chain together to mimic the puzzle? Like, I couldn't understand that. Like, what is going on here? Just match the damn match it. Like, I don't I'm confused. I couldn't understand that. So it's like, you know, if Nelson goes home the first come on, like, what is going on here? But whatever. I just couldn't understand why Nelson was so lost and like, well, I don't know, and like, what's going over here, and like, what's going on, and all that. Like, I couldn't understand that. Grant and Johnny win. Grant wins twice in a row. Grant was smart picking Johnny. Johnny is a good player. Like, wow, Johnny is good. I mean, in All-Star, she was good too, but wow, like, I don't know, like, it's so confusing to me. Kaz and Jordan get second, and you know what's so interesting? Like, it seemed like Kaz was gonna I thought Kaz won her season, didn't she? And so in my mind, I'm like, why is she gassing out? Like, Jordan and Kaz should have been a force in my mind. Like, Jordan is a beast, and Jordan's like, come on, Kaz. Come on, Kaz. Like, this is another Jordan and Lisa. Come on, Kaz. Come on, Kaz. And he sees, like, Johnny and Grant are there. And he's like, go for it, Johnny. Go for it. Like, Jordan is super dope. Like, Jordan is super dope. You just got to match his hunger. You just got to match his hunger. Like, super dope. He tries to give Grant a high five at the thing. And Grant is so, like, tired and, like, happy that they won. He doesn't even see Jordan. And Jordan's like, all right, I'll give myself a high five. I thought that was funny. Ben and Casey get third. Yes and Emily get fourth. Jody and Benha get fifth. Darrell and Kiki get sixth. Tori and Danny get seventh. Zara and Wes get eighth. Theo jumps for the bell, but he has to get to the bell with his partner. So him and Sarah get ninth. Troy and Amber get 10th. Justine and Johnny get 11th. Naya and Rodrigo get 12th. The way that Rodrigo was running towards the end of the thing, like, he was gassed out. And Naya was like, come on, get it. That was hilarious. Nelson is a mess. And I'm so let down by Nelson. Like, Nelson can't be mad at anybody but himself. Like, he could have ran Hugh and said, this is what we're doing. Let's go. Go here. Let's go. Bam. Done. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't understand. Like, what is going on? I don't know. Like, I was, like, so aggravated with that. Same thing with Tristan and KellyAnne. Like, Tristan and KellyAnne clearly can't communicate with each other, and that's why they lost. But I don't know. I feel like Nelson could have ran that, and Hui would have did whatever she needed to do to win. You know? Grant and Johnny win, like I said. It's a double win for Grant. Nelson and Hui lose. And so we find out, because I don't remember everybody's past, but I'm glad Wes is in this season. We found out that Wes and KellyAnne were a couple a while ago, and Wes doesn't want to throw her in, but will throw her in if need be. And if need be means following the rest of the house and not making himself a target, going against the grain, right? The grain that, yes, started at the table conversation. KellyAnne starts to spiral because she feels like everybody that she knows should have her back, like, automatically. And they should have her back over Jody's. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I get it. it, but at the end of the day, the only person you should be concerned with is Janae. If it's so weird to me that people, they call themselves friends and this or whatever like that, but like how much of a friend all y'all really, because like y'all friendships don't seem to stand the test of time. Like Tori is never going to call it Jordan. Jordan's never going to call Tori. At least that's what it make it seem like in like the coming soons or whatever. But like, why isn't Janae like, what is KellyAnne gonna do if Janae saves KellyAnne? You know what I'm saying? Like, KellyAnne can always be a target and always be a target and always be a target because of her erratic behavior. And so like, if Janae saves KellyAnne, like leave her as a target in the house. That makes sense to me. If y'all are really friends, keep your friend in the house and like talk to her, get her to come down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because KellyAnne is, well, then again, at this point, because KellyAnne is spiraling, she's making herself a target. And if you are connected to that target, then you too might become a target. Not only are you a winning team, but that could be the difficulty here. And so in my mind, I feel like, Janae is a double champion. Talk to your friend. Tell your friend to calm down. Why is KellyAnne running around this house acting erratic and Janae is not there to say, yo, friend, like, shut up. Like, I got you. Just shut the up. Like, I don't understand why that's not happening. But Janae gives me flow with the wind. Gone with the Wind fabulous kind of a chick. Like, she like flows with it. Janae doesn't give me a stirrer. She doesn't give me a person at the wheel. She gives me a passenger. She makes it to the end and she wins. Like, that's what Janae gives me, because in this particular moment, and this is me like really thinking, like, if they were really friends, Janae could have been the driver in the seat. It could have called KellyAnne to the side like, yo, I just need you to just be fucking calm. Can you be calm? Because you're ridiculous and I know you're gonna spiral, but shut up and don't make any waves. Like, why can't Janae do that? Clearly they're not friends. Like, that's how I look at it. Clearly they're not friends. Yes is at the table, Wes, and yes is at the table with Emily, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna just call it, and this is what we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna base this off performance. So Benha and Jody, which they were fifth, like they weren't last, they were fifth, right? Let me go to my notes. Benha and Jody were fifth, they weren't last. Why is Benha and Jody being called? Because Benha's Argentinian, maybe, but they weren't last. So like in my mind, yes, you kind of made a point, but you kind of went against your point. And it makes sense to me because Naya and Rodrigo were technically last to KellyAnne and Tristan. So Naya and Rodrigo, according to Yes, should be a part of that. So clearly something was missing, lost in translation. We didn't see it. I don't know. But that was whack. I can understand that because his thought process made no sense. They all vote KellyAnne and Tristan and Benha and Jody. And, I thought it was kind of crazy, right? You get to a point in the game where they're starting to vote and Naya changes the vote and says Theo and Sarah. I don't know where that came from. And then Jordan burns his vote on Wes and Zara. And then Johnny calls him out. You're like, you know what this is? This is called a burn vote, just in case you don't understand. It's called a burn vote. And, Jordan does that so that none of those people can call him out for, like, saying their name or whatever. And I get that. Wes goes and says KellyAnne. And Wes says he's not playing for a country. He's playing with his partner. And I thought that was smart. Also, Wes wants to go with the flow with the house, so he's not making himself a target. KellyAnne says, I don't want the strongest people in the end, and I guess y'all do. I thought that was smart of her to say, but she could have said it without her paranoia and erratic behavior. Like, she's going after all the people that she claims to know. And like, who are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to be? What are you going to be? And that's too much. Like, calm the F down. Like, calm down. Like, KellyAnne is a detriment to herself. KellyAnne and Tristan and Benha and Jody go in. Janae doesn't want to put KellyAnne in. But she doesn't know. Again, she's a passenger. Janae has never been a driver. I don't know. Maybe when she was with the dude, what was his name? The dude that hurt his knee or something. Maybe she drove a little bit with that pairing. I can't remember his name. But I don't know. She's a passenger. She's not a driver. And so it is what it is. I feel like KellyAnne and Tristan are going in, to be honest. Jonna goes to talk to KellyAnne, and KellyAnne tells her like 5 times, I'm thinking that you're going to save me, right? Because we're friends. You've won back-to-back. I've been there helping you along the way get your back-to-back win. You know, I've supported you in those seasons. Like, why would you throw me in? We're friends, right? It should be easy. Jonna's like, but it's not. I don't know. What? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? But I felt like this should have been like a no-brainer conversation. Y'all should have had this kind of conversation a long time ago. The fact that John A is sitting here having a conversation with Casey, of all people, at the beginning, not knowing anything about KellyAnne, like, what? Y'all not real friends. You're not friends. Y'all are buddies that have been on TV shows together. Y'all are not friends. There's no way y'all are friends. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought or what you think. I feel like this is starting to get really, really good. I really do. And between these legends and MVPs and these legends having to put their MVPs partners in because they're tied up but partnered with them, like, this is going to be really, really good. Nelson just sucks. He sucks this particular challenge, and it's just not a good look for him. It's just not a good look for him, bro. This is what their 13th season or whatever it is. And like, Jesus, Nelson. Like, what the? I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. Deuces.